So it's time for episode 28 of Marathon Deathworld stuff, and I said I would do some train spine stuff in between, and then decided against it because I just realized that some other stuff that's kicked off is kind of a thing I want to do first. Like, I want all of these speed modules, and I think I had a bunch of these things, and I want to turn them into the next grade of assembly modules. And I've got all my solar panels, so that armor, I haven't thought whether or not this stuff balances or not. It's just whatever useful things. I'm probably not going to worry about balancing it properly until I get into the next tier. But the reason I also wanted, this isn't capped, this should probably be capped. I wanted these is, I want more free stuff, and the next grade of assembler, more modules means more free cogs. And what else do I want? More free purple science is going to be a thing. That wasn't actually what I wanted to do there. Fine. Are there any other purple sciences that I want to get along with? Is Coverexon is straight up just purple? Is that what we go with then? Is that going to be the next thing? Might be. May well be. I'm not seeing anything else that's like, it's going to take ages, but I'm not seeing anything else that's like. Yeah, putting these things in here is a bit of a pain. It's because the production modules also run the recipe, so if you try and just put them directly into the inserter, they'll get used as the recipe things rather than the assembly modules. Also, I kind of want this to prioritize upper priority right, because I need to be making a lot more of these furnaces, so all these guys are doing this stuff. Yeah, sure. So the other thing I needed to do before we go and do the other stuff is take 35. Is 35 going to be enough? It's going to be enough for like another 14. I've got 7 on item. Yeah, sure. Is do the same thing with the green chips, because the green chips is the other place where I care about getting as much free stuff out as possible. So all of these guys, all the ones that are being used, and then they get more productivity modules, and I kind of, still don't care about the coils. And the rates at which they produce things will be, it'll still be off. But these are running slightly faster, because they're a faster machine, but also they've got more modules in them, so the crafting speed is coming down. But overall, that's just more stuff coming out. Does it look like more green chips yet? Not sure. Let's do that and do these as well, because I'm kind of hopeful that some of the other trains will also turn up here. Like, did I put there we go. So now this train is going to be doing its stuff as well, which is cool. I think I had 4 trains. I do have 4 trains. Okay. Did I bring Train Track Smith with me? After all that, I did not bring Train Track Smith with me. I think I'm probably okay with that though. Did I want more steel trains? I've still only got those 2 steel trains. And I don't actually have the locomotives to be able to do anything with steel trains. So, answer is not doing either of those. Answer is doing the fuel train first. So let's put it like here. This doesn't actually need a whole lot of space. We'll put it there. Then I guess we just go through here and up there. Do this from the map. We're still all inside Roboport range, that's fine. On a train station in line with these things, so like there. And this is going to be the fuel train station. Okay. Walls taking damage, I'm fine with the walls taking damage. This train here, I think I want to, there's just a lot more things to do. empty smelt face fuel, which I can't get to yet, but that's fine. Yeah, go and do that thing. Because the reason I want that is, do I have all the things I need? Probably. These guys are just going to put stuff on a belt. And the belt is going to split like... Do I already have... Yeah, it can split here. And... Fine. Yeah, because the plan is this just... I've kind of already got some of the infrastructure. And it just... goes over here refueling all these trains. So they won't run out of stuff, even though... Yeah, having trains that don't run out of fuel is you know, a nice thing. So let's do that. Let's put... I mean, this train doesn't need to be refueled here because it would get refueled back at the smelt face. But I can put this thing here, I can put that there. And the reason this has a splitter is because I need to take this over to the steel as well. Am I faster now? I mean, I'm definitely faster because I've got the legs, and the question was, do I feel like I'm faster? And I still don't have these undergrounds, but it's fine because I'm still inside Roboport range. So that can go, you know, just something like that. And then these guys can just do the same thing on this side. Yeah, whatever. We'll just do that badly. It'll be fine. Actually. Okay, so the steel trains also still have a ton of fuel. Can't quite see because it's off the bottom of the screen, but whatever. They're still getting their stuff as well. And I still only have 2 trains here, don't I? Yes, and I did want more, but I can't do anything about it because I don't actually have the locomotives on me. That's fine. Yeah, let's just... I still don't have the train tracks on me either, so, and the bit where I need to do that thing is outside of Roboport range. I guess I just leave it like that, and you probably want a train signal here. You're never going to need a train signal. I'm only for doing that with one train, but whatever. Yeah. Not getting hit by things, which is nice. How am I getting over there? Where is my train stuff? My train stuff is down here. It's in this box now. I'm actually going to need a lot more of that, aren't I? Are there things I don't need in my inventory? Kind of not really. Let's have all of those. Let's have some more of those. I will in fact need more of these. And I was going to put more steel trains down, wasn't I? And in order to do that, I kind of need... Do I also want a backup car? I quite possibly also want a backup car. And I also want a box of steel that I can just get steel from, because I need a lot of steel. Do I still have... I do not have steel in the cache, because... Yeah, oh well. So I need... And all of those things just need steel. Okay. So I think the first thing to do... Do I want to do this over here? I kind of don't want to do this over here, do I? It's, like, there's already a mess of stuff over there, and all my pick up the handcrafting stuff is happening in here. And here's a place where steel is. So I can just go, like, put steel in this box until I have 3 stacks. Didn't I also... I did. I also put steel in here that I didn't need. because I was like, what will use the steel? The red ammo will use the steel. Never mind the fact that I am not doing anything with the red ammo at the moment. Cogs was the other thing I needed, and now I need plate, which is fine. I've got a fair amount of these things. Yeah, that looks like I'm going to have enough trains to be able to put another 2 on steel. The question is, do I have space in the mines to be able to... How many trains does this guy have? He's got 3 trains, okay. This one has 4 trains. I think I might just send them both to... I do not have the fuel at the moment. Okay, I guess we're doing the thing again, where I'm just driving over here hoping not to get hit by stuff, but that kind of worked out. Because the fuel is over here, and I want some of these guys. Oh yeah, and I was coming back here to extend that. I guess I'm doing that after I'm putting down more trains on steel. You know, that much, and you want to go to the south iron, and then the steel, like so. Empty, full, go there. Iron, south, steel, yeah. I think I managed to copy that schedule in time as it was driving away. In fact, I did. Good. Mechanics. Don't want to put it there. Okay, I guess I'm just doing this thing again. Yeah, that's even worse, isn't it? Fine. Have all of that. And then put these things back. I was thinking about having another train station, or at least another train line down by like the dodgy, terrible handcrafting area. And I'm thinking I might still do that, but one of the things I might add to it, thinking about it now, is just another place to like initialize trains from. That could be a useful thing. There's probably going to be quite a lot of that to do. But yeah, now the other train that's turning up here doesn't need a signal here, but it'll get one. Now we should see that fuel train moving. No, because it's still not empty, which I'm completely fine with, because it means all these guys are full. But let's just check that it works anyway, and in fact it does. So that's great. So we're now, yeah, we've got enough trains waiting here that this is just going to do everything it can. And in fact, if I can fully mine that even further, then that will make things a lot better. So I have belt, I have efficiency modules, I have miners. Yeah, let's go and put even more mines on. Should I build a backup car as well? Maybe. Can I build a backup car? I can build 2 backup cars. That's a good time. I have almost everything I need. I don't think I need to in particular be handcrafting any more of this stuff. Why are you? That's not a good place to be. You absolutely want another signal here. And then I guess... How far... That'll give you enough space if I put that there. Okay, fine. Oh, he was a stone miner. Okay, sure. Does this guy have anything left? No. Yeah, some of these are largely mining. Okay. I guess we just pile these things down and see how many more we can get. Like, I can absolutely get one here. Oh yeah, I have some efficiency modules. Do you have... You've only got 40 in your network, and they're all on that rubber port. Sure. I'm putting down all of the decoys. I guess so. 2 can go there. I can have 1 here. That's all I need for that. The pole is what I wanted. All of that is getting mined. All of that is getting mined. This guy doesn't have power. And then I guess here, if I do that, that'll mean it's kind of balanced, and then I have to figure out how to get... Let's not put it through there. If I do this and I go... I can't really do output priority there, can I? I have to do the thing where this comes this way, and then I can, yeah, probably right. You can go through. I don't have underground belt. Why do I not have underground belt? Can I? Yeah, this is what I can do with the stuff I've got sitting around. Fine. Da, 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 da. Two there, one like that. The underground belt I just built can go through here. So now I should absolutely get up to 4 items, 4 things. And if I do upper priority right here, then I should be able to do something like that. And I will have a dodgy, nasty way. Like, this should take me up to 4 full belts. Is this enough minus for 4 full belts? 99 times 1.2. Yeah, actually that's about right. That actually could work out pretty well. It'd be nice if these were fast inserters, but whatever. And actually, this here achieves nothing because the inserters are still going to be taken off the close side, so whatever. Okay, so mining the iron as much as we can. Fuel train is done. Defenses on the right hand side are still dodgy. Minefield is, I'm assuming, fine. First layer of mines breached here. I think it's time to go and... Do I have the train stuff? I have the train stuff. I have not enough miners. I have the... Okay, so I need to pick up... Let's also just check how many... Where is your... Oh, is it the same? It's the same one. How many do we... You've got 95 repair packs in your logistics network. I think I'm fine with that for the moment. Okay. Do I have the cars on my person? Yeah, we'll go here. What kind of fuel sources am I using? I guess I'm using wood. You can just get out of my way. Stone is not a huge priority at this point anyway. I've got quite a lot of it. Why did you pass through there? It should be... Yeah. Train signals doing things. And I've blasted all of the purple signs, and I'm probably not getting any more purple signs because steel's so sure. Let's go back to blue things that will be useful. Explosive rocketry I'm probably going to use. I mean, the tank goes towards the artillery. I'm not going to use a tank, but I might use one of these two, but I'm more likely to use the explosive rockets. And then I guess I need... Yeah, this is telling me I need steel, because I've got to get a lot more steel out. And I did just put down 2 trains. What is this supposed to be? That's supposed to be the steel train. Okay. Like, I did just put down 2 more steel trains. But I'm also just not mining enough, and that's going to be another thing we need to fix. What was I here for? I was here for these guys. And I guess also, if I have a lot of efficiency modules, that's nice. Let's set these 2 to speeds, and then we'll play around with that prioritization a bit. But I'm still... Yeah, these guys are waiting on steel as well. Sure. Bunch of faff in my inventory that I guess I could clear out, but I'm not going to right now. With the exception of cogs, which I might give to the stack inserters because they like stuff. Okay. Blasting the light oil, which is not entirely surprising because these 2 are doing this stuff. I was going to remodule all of this now that power is free, wasn't I? And like reconnect lubricant. I don't think I'm doing that either. Those can have some of that. We can do that. Where are more of my prod mods? You know, where they're actually on the belt, aren't they? So this should help me get... Why did I put it on the ground? This should help me get a little more out of the oil, which is still okay. Oh yeah, I talked about reconnecting the lubricant and then didn't. I'm actually going to need more cracking at this point as well. And probably more of these, now that I'm doing all the train supply stuff. Yeah, I'm going to need at least one more of these, and as it turns out I kind of only have the space to have one more of these. But let's connect all of that up. How am I extending these? The water's going through there, but actually does it? This would have to look like... Does it look like that? No, it doesn't. It looks like that. Which means now I have to figure out how I'm getting water through again. And I also need... Good reason why I put down a box of steel. I mean, I'm not doing research, but I will need a bunch of chem plants, and then stone, which is actually over here, which I didn't reconnect. How are you guys doing? Okay, I guess then, press R the correct number of times. Sure. I mean, I've still got a decent amount of wall. Do I even want that wall? You can have... I'm also not actually doing military science at the moment, so, you know, whatever. Didn't I? And I found the stone, but then did not pick up the stone. Okay. One more of these. Put the chem plants, I mean, the things I could have automated, but have not. They're the chem plants. How many more of them did I need? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then the refinery. Where did the refinery go? The refinery is still being crafted. But the thing I actually had to do... I mean... Okay. You get to not exist anymore. I think I've just got enough power poles for a while. Because that means I can put this through here like so, and then the other cracking will work again. So yeah, so I've got a little bit more refining happening. What else do I want? Do I just work slowly and badly through some of this other stuff? Let's get the tank. I didn't ever put this back, but kind of talked about it, so let's do that now. So I can make, and I think those belts were connected. They were just never doing anything. So these guys are working again, which is great. Making the fuel faster. The other reason why I wanted more of that stuff, and like how are these guys doing on... Yeah, they're just struggling with the heavy oil, which is fine, is because eventually I want to turn the other red chips on as well. Like this whole other side of the red chips build is not doing a thing yet. Even though I have the copper for it? I've got lots of copper for it. I'm probably just waiting on the green chips for it, but I'm also... Like I did just put more green chips in this thing. So that's kind of okay. I do also have beacons now, which if I had more red chips would be a thing I could do something with. So I think the priorities are still going to be, yeah, we'll go down here, we'll do something about this. Do I clear the space? Maybe? 72% big biters. If I knew more about the triggers, I would know how far away from that being the next class of biter it is. I've got enough for 2 more copper trains. I've got a bunch of those. I will need more belt. solved. I've got the robots, I've got a bunch of bots, I've got 3 cars, I've got a bunch of other things I don't need. Like, let's see if I can get steel I don't need, plate I don't need, bits and pieces of things. I've still got a bunch more engines, which I guess can go back over here. Yeah, let's... I'm actually backed up on petroleum gas at the moment, which is an interesting spot to be in, but I think I'm okay with that. Okay, so we've got a new suit of armor, we've got no fuel on me, we've now got fuel. This is tracing the wrong way, so let's go down here and do a rail spine thing. Do I have radar coverage on that area? I do. So I can just decide that I want... Okay, fine, it's not quite in the right place. Do I actually want a corner there? Like, having another train line out here is not going to be... Is that going to be useful? Maybe I actually want the train line going the other way so I can have a thing down here. Or maybe I can just poke another intersection here later. I think I'm just taking this one. I think I might just drive this train line around the other side of the trees and... Like, do I have a plan for this space, other than the fact that it's got trees in and is absorbing all the pollution, which is actually doing pretty well, because the base was inoperable for a while, and then everything else is nuclear powered. Why don't I have, do I not have, I do have big power poles, why do I not have bots positioning those nuclear power poles? Yeah, like that. I don't think this is staying in this side either. The other thing I'm concerned about is I'm still not finding any more copper, even as the radars push out the rest of the stuff I'm exploring. So like this bit, which is a bit nasty, like this bit here still looks like it's my next copper expansion, which means that very soon I have to sweep all of this anyway. I have to put like an actual board here before the behemoths arrive, which is going to be a thing. And maybe I do just sweep out all of this. Some kind of border here, outpost around this copper, like connect it to there. Maybe that, because I mean, I do need more copper. This is going to be one of the recurring themes. And yeah, let's do this badly. Let's still so just like blast that through there. And then the bots will also take care of, I've got 16 bits of, you know, sure, this is going to be a scenic route. I don't think I have anything else to do with this space anyway, so it's fine. Then we want to go up. Do we actually want to go up there? I only have 6 bits of landfill. That's not going to be what I want. Okay, fine. Did that in the wrong space. We can do it over here. I think I just got that in the wrong place again, didn't I? And I deletion planted the train I was on. Good times. Let's go like that. And now I'm facing the wrong way. Doing all the bots things. Is my new suit of armor better? I can't really tell yet. I also haven't used the new shotgun either, but kind of okay with that at the moment. Don't want those things. The copper is there. How am I connecting it? Am I just doing I could do a whole loop of rail spine. That's like a thing that seems like a good idea. I also did not bring power, which is... Yeah, I think we're going to run it through here, and then... Yeah, I think we're going to take this we're going to put it like here. We're going to put it there. We're going to do that. We finished the tank. What do we... Do I want bullet damage? I don't think I want bullet damage. Do I have purple science going? I don't think I really care hugely about any of these. I think I just do the purple science slowly and badly. What I actually wanted... Like, the plan wasn't to build any of this myself. The plan was to... Damaged landmine, that's mildly inconvenient. Where are the worms for me? The worms are over to the side. Fine. And then, like, more of the stuff that doesn't need to be here. The plan is to have a thing there. Something destroyed. Piece of wall destroyed. Good job, I guess. Do this all with robots. Which means, I guess I can have another one over here. Power this kind of badly. And then, am I just driving that north? There's no forest in the way? I think I just get in a car and drive the power north and worry about the rail later, because I'd rather have the copper online. So that's what we're going to do. I've got 9 of these things. Is 9 of these things going to be enough? It actually might not be. That could actually be pretty funny. It might be like frustratingly off, but I think it should work. Yeah, we've got range just. Okay, you guys can go do those things. There we go. Okay, so now that has power, which is good. Oh yeah, because the other thing I haven't done is actually repaired that other bunker that was down the side. Turn those off. So, here's a storage box for you. You will want a bunch of bots, and your storage box will want all of these things. Anything else? Those are pretty important as well. And then we want to go, like, how am I arranging this train station? I can loop it down here, and yeah, so I'm probably still pulling the mining belts to the right. So I'm going to do the thing of, you know, show me a bunch of miners and make that, you know, what it was doing over there, make it also happen over here. Thanks. Oh yeah, you might need cliff explosives. There you go, have some cliff explosives. And then... Oh, did I? I did not bring enough of the right kind of inserters, whatever. Yeah, something like this is going to be like here, I guess. I didn't bring radars either, and I also need at least one more power pole. Okay, lots of things I need. Let's also get some of the bots back in case there's stuff I've got that they need that I have not given them. So these guys, how am I going to do this? I think you're going to come up there, you're going to turn up over here. And that's a 4-lane mix. So that's another belt of mining online. This is in fact copper, southwest. I mean, I also don't have any other copper patches. Like, unique naming of copper patches is not really a problem I'm having right now. I just don't have enough of them. Okay, I guess give me all of these things back. And then... that was badly positioned, wasn't it? Oh wait, maybe I don't actually need those at all. Yeah, this'll be... there we go, so now we're powered. We're kind of powered. These guys also want to be powered. Okay. So that's working. We've got to get... this one is going to be the outbound train. I'm kind of not like that. Let's just do it from this side. Sure. That'll be fine. Stand in. Do I need both those radars? I actually don't need that radar. The one on the intersection will be sufficient. And something got destroyed. Hopefully it's a wall. Oh, it's a turret. That turret. Yeah, I still need to deal with that. Yeah. I still need to deal with that, he said, never actually bothering to deal with any of it. Never actually bothering to deal with any of it. Do I want to give this parking? Giving this parking is actually probably a reasonably good idea. How much parking can I give it is the other question. And, you know, should I be doing this myself, or should I be having some other robots do this for me? You still have all the robots, that's why this is all slow. I don't think you actually need a robot network at all now, do you? You can come over here, and then you can go like that, and then you can go... how many more of these can I fit in? Like so. There, and then... yeah, let's just do it like that. Decent amount of parking. Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay. I mean, now that I have the bigger suit of armor, I could have actually put more roboports in it to have more robots doing this stuff for me at the same time. But, you know, fine. Is that complete? This lane is not complete. I guess I'm just bringing that back over there. I don't know that this is an area I care about hugely, but it's got... those guys don't have power, that's kind of important. And they also don't have inserters, okay. In that case, I think I do this in a train rather than... you know what I can do? Things I... oh, actually no, it doesn't work because I just, you know, just said I do not have power. I don't have the right inserters. Yeah, we're just going to drive... wait, this makes no sense. If I don't have the inserters to put things in, then there's no point in having the carriages because they'll just make everything slower. Probably turn the bots off. Where do I want to... yeah, I think I just want to bring this one... yeah, abandoning the principles of well-formed rail spines. It's fine. One there. I mean, it'll work, is it? It's not really enough. It's not really enough signals for anything to work. And did I have enough signals on this section? The answer to that is absolutely no. But other than that, like this might get redone anyway. And am I going to feel bad about having... I mean, maybe, but I don't think I had plans for that space anyway, so sure. what did I want? I wanted inserters and I guess a bit of fuel. I've got some fuel, I want more fuel. Where are my inserters? Here are my inserters. Can I actually build a third locomotive? Is this... I think this is the thing I'm going to do. I need the engines, which are over here, and then I need steel, which I think is in a box over here. Sure, one of those, 3 of those. Okay, I need actually some more of that. That's enough. Some things are getting damaged, they're no longer being damaged. I think I'm okay with that. Okay, so now I've got enough for 3 trains. And are these things building up their fuel yet? Not yet, because I'm probably putting a lot of fuel over here. Yeah, I've got a lot of fuel over there. And this train is, you know, pretty happily discharging its fuel to all of these places. Sure. So, like, this section looks like it's got all the copper it needs, and there's not really a lot of copper draw in this bit of the base. So I think the plan is to catch a train back over to the other side. Ignore all of these guys, they're fine. First, grab some of this fuel. That'll be enough. Put that like so. I got the... Did not put a radar there. That's actually a super important thing that I should remember, is to actually build a radar. Maybe even build a number of radars. Five radars will be sufficient, probably. You know, even more radars, even, you know, things I won't use for a while. Okay. All these networks look like they're doing what they should, which is cool. Oh yeah, this was the bit where I said, hey, I should give that lasers, and then didn't give that lasers. These might be also things that I don't bother about until a while later. Because this whole front might just be a military campaign that we embark on for most of the next episode. What are they complaining about? They're complaining about, okay, not having iron, sure. Is that because I'm... Yeah, like I extended these things and then put more trains on them, so, you know, currently just short of resources, which is not a place that I'm entirely surprised about being in a marathon game. Have 2 stacks, go from copper southwest to the green chips. Full, empty, and yeah, I'd kind of rather just get you out of the way so I can, I can still put the other ones down here in the parking. Yeah, so now I've got all of this mining. That's nicely tapped. It's all productivity, it's all production moduled. I've got 3 trains that are running all of this to the copper. So how many is that? I put 58 miners on it, plus mining productivity, so it's a bit more than 2 belts. Fine. I think we're closing in on where an episode will conclude, because I've done some of the things I wanted to. I should also put signals on this stuff, it's a bit of a disaster. Am I even repairing? I think all I'm doing at this point is that, which is going to box in my car in a bit of a sad way, but whatever. Fuel, okay. So those guys are bolstered. I actually really wanted to do something about these signals, because the signals are kind of terrible. And yeah, this might just fulfill the role of like a scenic side lane rather than actually a rail spine, because you know it's not doing power. This is a bit of a mess. Power's coming from the other side. This rail spine might connect anyway, but you know, all of those things, whatever. You know, these signals are not close enough to be good at anything, but they will kind of help a little. In here as well, and then signals down here are kind of the last bit of things that I might care about. Okay. Check the signaling. Where are here things? Yeah, so it's got some signals now. That bit's actual decent layout, sure. Let's go, I guess, pick up these mines with all the bots. I just need trains coming so I can just drive across here. Maybe this is a decent time to just go and push those other worms that were kind of in the way out. Oh yeah, radars. Put the radar down. That'll be a useful thing. Things that aren't getting built are, yeah, just normal stuff. Da 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 da. Pick up all the landmines that I left around here when I was doing this otherwise. And there are a couple of worms down here, and it'll be fine. This is like easier when you press the correct buttons, but also much easier when you have the legs, because they make you faster. Pick up all these landmines as well. Do I have any damaged turrets? No, I have a damaged landmine. So yeah, that's kind of practical. I don't have the bot speed upgrade, so that's not happening. Running a bit faster. What am I waiting on for science? I'm actually waiting on the purple science. I've got a lot of blue banked up, a lot of military banked up. Is there actually anything I want? Do I just get... Am I ever doing anything with bullet speed? I mean, I'm already pushing with them. So sure. I would just, you know, continue to process steel and bank the stuff up for a bit. It'll be fine. So I need to figure out how to make blue chips in scale. I need to figure out a large amount of LDS, but I think all of those are going to be gated behind maybe pushing the space, but definitely pushing a lot of this stuff out, hoping it doesn't trigger the behemoths, dealing with these guys expanding down here, which is still a thing, and then trying to secure this, because I still will need just more resources. That's going to be an ongoing theme. Still got, yeah, trains waiting to collect resources. Do I have... So both of the steels are processing at, you know, the rate they can, which is cool. And... you know, actually all the... That's actually looking, you know, that's definitely better than it was. So yeah, I think we're gonna leave it here. We got some good stuff done. Did we get... Yeah, all of that's just blasting it. This is still backed up on petroleum gas. Okay, so maybe the last thing we do is realize that I didn't actually have any trains with me, but that's okay. We'll just take this one back to the smelt place. Checking the power grid. Power grid is... I'm actually using 170 megawatts. And these guys, these two pair of guys, are actually only producing 160, which means the steam is going down? Steam is not going down. Interesting. Maybe it's a transient thing. In any case, that's a pretty nice place to be. But what I really wanted to do in this situation is that actually ended up being laid out perfectly. No idea why that happened. So that goes in there. Coal goes in here. Green chips goes in there, which is going to be the part that is short. And also, how am I getting it out? Am I just going like that? Is that a thing that... I mean, I've just done it, so I don't apparently feel that bad about doing it. But I think this means that I also want to upgrade the capacity of these things to here, just so that all these guys can get the stuff that they need to. And that's more of a balance between like this build and the rest of the base that's also using green chips rather than anything else. So I've got plastic, got all that stuff. So I've got red chips coming out here, and this is actually going to be the last thing we do for this episode. How do I get... These guys are still working fine. How do I get the red chips onto that belt? Yeah, I think I just like the solution is I just make this worse. I think that's going to be fine. I think all we do is we just, you know, continue to drag this stuff down here. Actually, could share the belt with the bots. That's an awful idea that I'm kind of happy with. If I go like this and I go bots on the left, and then this one comes down here and goes like that, then all these red circuits just do that. So in that case, we've basically just doubled the red circuit production, and we bumped the gas production before a bit as well. Do I still only have one copper train? I still only have one copper train for the main mall. Probably I need two. Probably that's a thing I should deal with. That I also... Do I actually have enough engines to deal with that? No, so that actually will... I mean, they're right here, of course I do. That... But yeah, actually I think I'm going to leave that for next time. Is that... I saw something... Yeah. That is currently incorrect. But then again, it also doesn't matter. This will only top up stuff that's coming through here. These guys... These ones here would also need to be upgraded to red for any of that to actually do anything. So let's do that. And then we'll have doubled our red chip production, which is cool because between that and the steel, which is now basically all of the patches we have access to. Is that true? It's not quite true. This one only has 4 trains. And none going to the steel. How many trains do I have at the steel? I've got 4 trains. Okay, in that case, I have 3 trains. Okay, so these are the only 3 trains, but I still need the copper more. Am I just going to leave it like that? Am I going to redirect one of these things to the steel? I would like the steel to have more. The steel's already got 4 trains. Maybe the solution to this is... Like, this is already mining to the extent that it can. I think I'm just going to leave that and worry about it later. So I've got all of the red chips, making all the productivity modules. All the steel coming through is making the purple science, which is being made at 20%, 16% productivity, which is nice. I think we leave it there. I think we've done a bunch of good things. We've mined a bunch more stuff. We've got more red chips being made. We've got, you know, an ongoing copper situation, which we knew we were going to have anyway. This now needs to be, I guess, something like that. So that's fixed. And yeah, we've got... Next time we're probably just going to be prepared to do something about all of this, because it's going to be a real thing. Is that none of that's copper? None of that's copper. This guy's probably still fine. It's taken a little bit of damage, whatever. This guy is not on automatic. Interesting. That was a thing that was going to be slowing me down. So yeah, that's a good thing to have fixed at this point. And it's doing its thing. All of these guys go, yeah, I think we're kind of okay. We probably still need to do more petrochem stuff, given that, yeah, we're now blasting that. And why don't you... Oh, heavy oil. Why are you not... That's a good reason. Okay, so finding out more things that we... Okay, so now all those are running, all these guys are running, all that cracking's running. Yeah, that's much better. I think, yeah, you know, sure.